Everybody, I hope you're having a great week so far. Man, we had a great weekend last weekend coming off of rodeo weekend. Had a lot of new faces here, a lot of people that showed up for the very first time, and I'm glad that you were here. Thanks for being a part of what was going on here at River Point in Richmond, and to welcome folks and to make them feel special and so forth. This coming weekend is March 10th and 11th. This starts spring break, so I hope you're, if you're going to be gone, I hope you get away and have a good time at on spring break with your family. Now here's the thing about spring break that always makes me just a little bit nervous. First and foremost, as a captain, if you're going to be gone, please make sure if someone from your team has your team covered. Make sure it's a quality person that you trust with your team, that can lead the huddle, that will be here on time, that just has a good feel of common sense on where to put people and how to kind of think on their feet. That's the kind of person that you need on your team that can cover for you if you're going to be gone as a captain. If you're going to be here, even if you're not going to be here, make sure that you know on your team who you can count on. And that way the person who's subbing for you can have a good feel of, okay, I've got 8 people that are going to show up to usher, or I've got 7 people that are going to be here to greet. They need to be able to count on you as the captain to make sure that that's all done and that's in place. Please do that early in the week. If you don't do it, you'll find yourself on Friday, if you're going to be getting out of town, and that could be a disaster, especially if you're leaving your team in the hands of somebody else who's not familiar with what to do. So make sure you find out how many folks are going to be here on your team, and if you're going to have someone cover for you, make sure that they know what to do and where to go, and to have a huddle and everything else like that. Also, too, the following Sunday is going to be just as busy. That's going to be baptism weekend. So a lot of stuff coming up between now and the end of spring break. But also, too, thinking beyond spring break, I want you to be thinking about Easter weekend. Easter weekend is going to have 6 services. We're anticipating over 8,000 people here on campus. So we need to have all hands on deck. And what we're going to do through our office, Melissa will make sure she gets this out to you, we're going to have folks sign up like we did last year. We're going to show how many slots we need for ushers, greeters, start here, the whole gamut. We're going to make sure that that gets covered. That was real effective. So we'll handle that from this end. You don't have to be necessarily handwriting down names or whatever. It'd be nice on your end to make sure that people are thinking about that like you've done in the past, like for Christmas and that sort of thing. Just think of it this way. Rodeo weekend is one of those big weekends at River Point, but man, when you get to the Christmas holiday season, you get to the Easter holiday season, those are like the pinnacle of what we are about here at River Point. So please, if you're going to be around, you need to make sure that you're here helping us out. I don't care if you're a red team captain, blue team captain, it's all hands on deck. So let's make sure we cover each other's back, we make a good showing, all those services are covered, and that we do what we're supposed to do, and we know we've taken care of business that way. We're also going to be, if you've not seen it, let me make sure that I point you to my blog. It's http:// and it's rickbranick.wordpress.com. You can go there, you can follow it on my Facebook page, which is Rick Branick as well, and see that we're going to actually launch, we're going to have brand new polo style shirts that everyone on the front porch is going to wear, and they're this color. They're a turquoise color, they look awesome. It's going to have the front porch logo on the left side of the chest, and we're going to have it in men's cuts, women's cuts, and the logo itself isn't going to be printed, it's going to be embroidered. So we're spending some money to get some decent looking shirts. We don't want you to be wearing t-shirts, we want you to be able to be found on campus. We want people that walk into and onto the campus to go, wow, those are awesome looking shirts. I want to be a part of a team that has something like that. So that could be something just like we did with medical team. Medical team has the dark navy blue shirts that says medical team on it, and we've had a great response from volunteers that want to be on that team, and that's helped by word of mouth. Just, hey, wow, I didn't know you had a medical team here. It could be the same thing with Front Porch. So that will be your opportunity to get folks involved, and we're going to actually debut our brand new turquoise polo shirts on Easter weekend. I'm very excited about that. Matt Barnhill will be here this weekend preaching. Patrick will be down in Missouri City this coming Sunday. So that'll give those folks down there a fresh look at Patrick live on stage instead of watching him by way of video. And so, again, just make sure your teams are covered for this coming week, this coming weekend, and the following weekend with spring break. We don't want to get caught short. Medical team, make sure medical team. We've got enough people here for medical team. It's always the times when we think, oh, it may be a little bit slow, that we get 2 calls from the ECB and 1 from Children's Ministry. So, you know, again, everyone's got to be up on top of it. Please make sure your teams are covered. I can't say that and emphasize that enough. And cover for yourself, captains. Help me with that. Make sure that we have everything covered and that no one's left hanging. And I won't be here on the 11th. Melissa won't be here. In fact, both of us are out next week. We'll make sure also too that you get information on what's going on for the following weekend, a little bit clearer on that. So we'll figure that out, how we're going to do that. But it won't probably be a video. This will be your last video till after spring break. And but anyways, if you are gone on spring break, enjoy yourself. Get ready for a great summer. We're going to have a lot of fun here at River Point during the summer, and especially Easter, our next big one that's coming up. So anyways, have a good week, have a great week, and we'll see you at church.